Please stand nice and tall on your mats. Bring your big toes together to touch. Separate your heels just a little bit. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And we are going to start with pranayama, deep breathing. So again, anchoring into your feet, exhaling your air. As you inhale, begin to sweep your hands up nice and high above your head, bringing your gaze towards the ceiling, opening your mouth, exhale. And of course, feel free to take traditional pranayama. Suzanne, I know you're in a sauna. So again, traditional pranayama can be really good for you. Stretch your hands up nice and high as you inhale, exhale, hands draw to hand heart center, pressing your thumbs into your sternum, dropping the shoulders back and down. Inhale through the nose. Lift your heart, lift your rib cage, stretch your hands high, push down into your feet. Exhale, hands to heart center. So start to build and bring in that beautiful connection with breath. Inhaling through the nose, settling those shoulders back and down away from the ears. Open up, exhale. Celebrate the day, celebrate the moment, celebrate your good health. Inhale, even if things aren't perfect. Again, being here, being present. Exactly where you need to be. Open up, exhale. Let's take 3 more just like that. Inhale through the nose. Hug your bellies in, open up, exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Lift your chin up away from your chest as you gaze up towards the ceiling. Squeeze into your legs. Exhale. Hands press tightly together. 1 more. Inhale. Hug your bellies and squeeze into your legs. Anchor into your feet. Exhale. Open up. Pause for a moment. Again, gratitude, love, hands back by your side. So the thing that keeps coming back to me with everything going on in the world, and I talk about this in class, is love. It's just so simple. It really rules everything. I mean, love can bring forgiveness. Love can bring us together. I mean, love really controls everything. So I hope you practice this evening with love in your heart, right? Because we can get over anything with that. All right, toes together, heels apart. Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana. Inhale, stretch your hands. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, drop those shoulders back and down. Feel free to willow side to side. Little forward fold, little backward bend. Take your time, move with grace and compassion for yourself. And then let's all meet back in center. Hug your shoulders back and down, squeeze into midline. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Exhale, push up and over to the right as you stretch and draw your hips to the left. So opposite of what you see on the screen. So again, with everything going on between coronavirus and all the political stuff and riots and everything, I've had so many people talk to me about it, and I honestly come back to love each and every time. I'm like, it makes it sound so simple, and I know it's not that simple. But again, love can change all of this. Push into your hips, squeeze into your hands, stand still. When you see someone who is behaving poorly or badly, again, before this even all happened, inhale, rise back to center. Just send them love. We do that in the studio on the mat when we have challenges with people around us. Inhale, exhale to the left, hips to the right. So when you see someone maybe not being their best person at that moment, right? I always try to, sometimes it can be challenging, but once you calm down and things soften a little bit, coming back to love and sending love their way with whatever they're going through to promote bad behavior, right? Because it all drives from somewhere when we're not doing our best. So push down into your feet. Inhale, reach up through the right rib cage. Squeeze your hands together more. Inhale, back to center. First back bend. Glue down into your heels. Take your eyes, look up. Squeeze your biceps into the very back lobes of your ears. So it's almost like you're cracking your chest open. Inhale. Feel your rib cage lift off your hips. On your exhale, push your hands back. Stretch your bellies forward. Pull your hearts up. Root your tailbone. Actually feel your glutes squeeze together, so your tush. Squeeze together and draw that tailbone forward. Pull up more. Slowly rise back to center to your standing position. Bend your knees a touch, hug your bellies in, tilt forward. I'm going to turn on the lamp here just because my room has become so dark because of the sun. So hopefully that makes a difference. Just maybe clouds going over. So now that you're down, wiggle, twist, curl, little tiny ball. Get into your knees and your ankles, and then come back to center. Squeeze your legs nice and tightly together. Big toe mounds are touching, rest your belly on your thighs. Scoop up your heels from behind, or just grab on where you can. Rotate your weight forward into your toes. Lift your hips up. Lift your hips up. Now, tuck your chin into your chest. Let your head just fall, nice and heavy. Shake it yes, shake it no. Now, take your hands, squeeze more into the backs of your calves, and feel more compression through the front, more length in the back. Trust yourself here, roll your weight forward just an inch, just an inch. Push those knees back, hips lift. Slowly release your arms, stretch your hands out in front of you, feel your feet connect. Inhale, come back, all the way to standing. Once you reach the top, slowly release your hands by your side. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Utkatasana, awkward pose. Step out on your mat, bring your feet in line with your hips. Stretch your hands out in front of you, squeeze your fingers together, draw your shoulders up, back, and down. Hug your bellies in. Inhale. Exhale, sit back. I don't know if you can see her on your screen or not, but my little dog Nacho, his name's Nacho, isn't that adorable? He is a corgi mix, and he is such a delight. Look at him laying on his back. He's just rolling around like it is good. Anyways, his name's Nacho, and everyone who meets him loves him. All right, push down into your feet, roll your weight forwards into your toes, lift your heels. Feel your legs squeeze in, right? Legs are nice, strong, hips are stacked. Now stay here, bend the knees. If you're bending your knees, lift your heels higher. Breathe, rock those shoulders back and down. Keep hugging your belly in more. Keep your hips right over your heels, shoulders right over your hips. Inhale, rise back to center, release your heels. Third part, pigeon toe the feet, knock the knees together. Scoop your tailbone forward. Feel your knees and your thighs compress. Lift your heel an inch or two. Inhale, move with breath. Exhale, slowly begin to sit down. So come down an inch, maybe two, maybe come down further to the point that you're all the way down. Again, you could try this right now if you wanted. Feel your legs squeeze together, push up just a touch. Now feel a little fire, a little heat in your thighs. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Release your heels, hands come out, feet come together, hands by your side. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Garudasana, eagle. Toes together, heels apart. Remember, you guys have done this, the two of you. And if anybody else has decided to watch this later, use your props if you want to. Toes together, heels apart. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, right arm draws under the left. Curl your arms together. Now pull your thumbs in towards your face. Pull your elbows towards your belly. Sit back into your hips. Push down into your left foot. On your inhale, sweep your right leg up and over. Now maybe the toe hangs out, maybe it pulls in. What I want you to do is square your body. So knees and elbows are in one straight line. Squeeze your arms together more. Squeeze your legs together more. Stand still as you can. Hold on to your balance. Slowly release your leg. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, left under right, left under right. Press your palms together, pull your thumbs in, touch your face with your thumbs. Sit back into your hips. Push down into your right leg. Inhale, left leg up and over. Remember, you're not hunching or rounding in this posture. You're trying to find a nice long stacked spine. Point your toes down towards the mat. Pull your hip back. Squeeze your legs and arms together. Belly is squeezing in. Change. Slowly drop your foot. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, hands by your side. Take a sip of water if you want to. Or not, just stand nice and quietly. All right, Dandayamana, Janushirasana. Standing forehead to knee. We're gonna take 2 sets of this tonight and 2 sets of the next posture. So first set, let's make it nice and I don't wanna say simple, but let's just, first step. Anchor into the left leg, right leg comes up, 90 degrees. So your knees in front of your hips, drop that right hip down, flex your toe towards your face. Focus on keeping that knee lifted on the right, left knee pressed back, hips lifted, shoulders lifted, belly hugging in, shoulders squeeze back and down, palms foot forward. Again, pull your knee back up. If it started to slide down, pull it up. Big breath in. On your exhale, release your foot. Roll your weight into your right leg. Anchor in nice and strong. Shoulders are back, spine is long and stacked. Left leg lifts. Take that left hip, push it down, let it meet the right. So it's this long line. A lot of times in these standing positions, I like to cue, or even for my own practice, I think of a bar, like a ballet bar, right? And you place that right underneath your hips. It's invisible, obviously. Pull your knees up, push that right knee back, and so you keep your hips kind of stacked and laying on top of that invisible bar, right? So that's an image for you if you like. Inhale, get your knee up. On your exhale, drop your foot. Roll into your toes, roll into your heels. We'll take a second set. If you want to modify, go for it. If not, be where you are. Anchor back into the left leg, right leg lifts. Stay here. Round forward if you want to, or kick out if you kick your heel out. Hands sweep high over the head. So you're holding that ball, like that volleyball, right? Now take your thumbs, pull them towards the back. So behind your head, now drop and lock your shoulders down. Pull your toes up more. Hug your bellies in. Side bodies are long. Slowly, with control, come back. 90 degrees. Knee comes up. So stand with integrity in your bodies. Big breath in. Slowly release your foot down as you exhale. Anchor into the right side body. So right side is totally locked and strong. No movement. Left leg lifts. Same thing. Stay here. If you did it on the opposite side, kick out. Hands sweep high over the head. Squeeze your fingers into that invisible ball. Pull your thumbs back. And as you pull your thumbs back, feel your chest broaden more and lift up. Now, lock your shoulders back and down so that you have more space between the tips of your ears and your shoulder blades. Pull your toes up. Slowly come back to 90. Knee bends, big breath in. Slowly drop your foot. Dandayamana, Janushirasana, 2 sets. Toes together, heels apart, foundation is nice and strong. Right hand sweeps high up and around. Pull your right elbow into your right hip crease. Flip your palm up. Anchor, left leg, root. Reach back, receive the inside of your foot. Squeeze your legs together. Left hand lifts. So as we do in the studio, let's just stand here. Capture your balance, listen to your breath. 3 big breaths right here. One more. Grow taller, stretch your hand a little bit higher. Slowly release your hand. Slowly release your right foot down. Pull your weight into your right side. Left hand lifts. Rotating that hand around, taking your time. Anchor your left elbow into your hip. Palm of the hand faces up so your right side body's locked in. Reach back, take your grip. Knock your knees together. Right hand lifts. Squeezing your fingertips together, so no daylight in between. Taking the base of the hand, pulling it back more, gluing the bicep on the ear. 3 breaths. little bit taller, take a big breath in, grow tall. On your exhale, release your arm first, then you pull your foot down. So we come out how we go in, so you pull the hand down first, then you release the foot so you're not just falling and flopping on your mat, falling out of postures. Second set, toes together, pull your heels a little bit apart. Inhale, hands sweep high. Right elbow as you exhale into your hip, go back to where you left off at, reach for the inside of your foot. Squeeze your legs together, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, kick. So begin to kick that foot back. And again, as you start to tilt forward, be aware of your left hand, pull it up. And notice that your spine is compressing. You're becoming like a bow and arrow, right? And so this is the bow. And you kick back and you reach forward more and you let that right hip roll back. And maybe the toes pull over the crown of the head. Slowly, then the hand comes down in line with the shoulder. Knees come back together, hand comes down, foot releases. Toes together, heels apart, both hands lift. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow to the left hip crease. Right palm, flip it forward. Reach back, go back to where you left off at. Knees hug together. Big breath in, grow tall. Exhale, kick. So to get that compression in the spine, as you kick back, keep pulling your right hand back more and move with your breath. I know both of your practices, and you both look beautiful in this posture. Take your time, and again, only when you see that toe pop over the back of your head, let your hand come in line with your shoulder. Maybe tonight, try it. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Knees together, hand by the ear, release the arm. Release the feet, big breath in, rock the shoulders back, close your eyes, breathe it in. Open up, breathe it out. Come to the back of your space. Face the mat, right? So your mat's out in front of you, Trilindasana balance and stick. Modifying in the arms where needed. Inhale, hands lift. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Now notice if your chin is collapsing down into your chest. If it is, lift your chin up, pull your head back. Press your palms together, stretch your hands high above the crown of your head. Now, step forward. We want to be as straight and aligned in this posture as you can. Now tilt. Tilt, tilt, tilt. And again, keep your hands, ears, bicep connected, or hands to heart center, or hands back behind you, airplane wings. Little bend in your right leg is perfectly fine. Kick back more, pull your heel up. Inhale to the back of the mat. Exhale, those shoulders back and down. Step forward, left foot. Push into the right toe. Rock the weight forward. Now begin to tilt. Kick back. Feel the heat in the right thigh. Hands can come down to heart center. Pull your heel up or airplane the arms. Push your toe back more, pull the heel up more fire and heat in that right thigh. Slowly release. Hands come back over the head, toes come together, hands come back by your side, big breath in, big breath out. Stay at the back of your mat, turn and face so that your mat is out to the right of you, and you're at the back of the mat. Dandayamana, big Bhavata, Paschimottanasana. Hands lift, move with the breath. Step out, nice and wide. Nice and wide. Pull your hands in line with your shoulders. Pull your toes in, push your heels out. Now, inhale, puff up. So you want to lift up. Now, feel your thighs. Before you hinge, feel your thighs pull towards one another, and your pelvis actually lift up. Now, hug your belly in and tilt forward. Tilt forward all the way down. You can bring your hands to the mat or the floor. You can grab onto the outsides of your feet, to your ankles, whatever works best for you. Now roll your weight more forward. Again, we take the fear out of the practice of falling or it not looking or being perfect, right? Take the fear out. Try to stick to the main elements of alignment, and from there the body opens. So roll the weight forward, spine is long, third eye is lengthening towards your mat, your chin is lifted away from your chest. Slowly extend your hands back out beside you, in line with the shoulders, push down into your feet. Now feel your thighs squeeze towards one another, push into your right leg, bend it, push to the back of the mat. Hands come beside you, big breath in, big breath out. All right, Trikonasana triangle, toes together, heels apart. Hands lift, so you come up nice and high. Step out wide, 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 wide. Hands come in line with your shoulders, pivot on your heels to the right, to the right. Bend your knees, stack your knee over your ankle. Flip your palms, reach, look to your left thumb, bring your hands to 12 and 6 o'clock. Do not rest on your right arm. Do not collapse into your right rib cage. Your knee is bent, and these lines are exact, as exact as you can get tonight. Knee is over the ankle, arms are straight, like 2 arms of a clock, 12 and 6 o'clock. Left leg is pushing back from the hip bone to the outer left foot. There's no bumps, totally straight. Release your arms, release your lunge, pivot your right toes, pivot your left, bend your knee, bounce a couple times if needed. Start to feel that left hip open, stack your knee over your ankle. Palms are flipped, reach. So when you reach, you can see a mirror, there's just this long line from your armpit to your heel, no bumps. Then rotate the hands. So again, the space in between the wrist and the forearm on your arm, pushing into your knee, stacking it over the ankle. 2 strong, long arms, knee over the ankle, knee in line with the hip. 1 long line from the armpit to the outside edge of the right foot. Slowly release your arms, slowly release your lunge. Pivot your left toes in. Inhale to the back of the mat. Exhale, stand still. Breathing in and breathing out. Dandayamana Vipattabhata. Janu Shavasana, standing forehead to knee. Hands lift over the head. Hands come flat and fair, lock your thumbs. Remember, lift your chins up, away from your chest. Press your palms tightly together. Now step out on your mat. Bring your feet in line with your hips. Sometimes, if we open our feet too wide, this can be a challenging posture. Push down into your heels, pivot towards the right side of your mat. Take a big breath in, grow tall. On your exhale, first thing that's going to happen, your chin's going to pull into your chest. You're going to skin your body and take them all the way down. Hands come to opposite sides of your foot. Now tuck your chin in, push your forehead onto your knee. Breathe. So at this point, with that compression, it can be challenging to breathe, but you can close your eyes. If your hands are planted, trust yourself that your balance is secure, and just listen to your breath to calm yourself down. Slowly extend your hands back out in front of you. Push down into your feet, hug your belly in, rise all the way up. Pivot forward, pivot to the left. Push your right hip in line with your left. Grow tall. Inhale. Exhale, first thing, chin to chest, hollow out your belly, dive all the way down. Place your hands to the mat, draw your forehead to your knee. If possible, if that doesn't work, you can always bend that front knee to make that compression. It really is whatever works for you, but focus on that frontal connection, right? That frontal roll, and so you're completely engaged and compressed in the front, and you're completely long and expanding in the back. Keep pulling that right hip forward. Slowly extend your hands back out in front of you. Anchor into your feet. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Pivot. Draw your feet together. Bring your hands by your side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tadasana tree. Modify. Use the wall. Use a chair if you need to. Otherwise, press down into the left side body. Bend your right foot, pull your foot high into your hip crease if possible. If not, that might just be a goal, right? Eventually getting into those tight hips and becoming open enough that you can pull your foot into that space. Now, push your right knee back and down. Right hand to heart center, grow your branches. Take your modifications. We'll hang out here for about 20 seconds. Keep squeezing back into the shoulders. Keep pushing down into that left side body, growing nice and tall. Couple more breaths right here. Slowly come back to center if you've modified at all. Take a big breath in. Release your foot down on your breath. Bring your right hand down. Anchor into the right side of your body. Bend your left leg. Again, use the strength of your arms to really pull and draw that right foot up onto your hip crease, pushing the left knee down and back. One hand to heart center. Rock those shoulders back and down. Hug your bellies in. Grow tall, grow tall. From here, again, modify, extend. About 3 more breaths right here. Keep pushing that left knee down and away from your belly. One more big breath in. If you've modified at all, come back to standing. As we stand here together, fill up with breath. And on your exhale, release your foot down to the mat. Hands stay at heart center. Close your eyes. Breathe in love. Breathe in healing. Breathe in patience. And most importantly, breathe in kindness. My goodness. Breathe in kindness. When you're ready, release your hands by your side. Turn around, lie down onto your mats. Find your way into Shavasana. So lying completely flat on your back. I know if I put this water on the mat, Nacho's gonna drink it. So you can go find your own bowl. All right, so lying down on your backs for our first floor Shavasana, letting your feet flop open, letting your hands flip up. Just settling into your space, letting your back be nice and long. We're gonna take one set of when removing, bring your legs together. Bend your right knee, interlace your hands just below the knees. A block if you want to, a strap or a towel. Any prop that might help you get a better grip. Or just simply use your hands, right? Pull your knee in, squeeze in towards center line. Push back into the left side of your body. So push your toe back, feel your leg, squeeze towards the mat a little bit more. Slowly draw your leg up nice and high. With a pointed toe, squeeze into that right leg as you drop it down. Once it hits, shake it out, let it go. Bend your left leg. Interlace your fingers, pull your leg out and around that left hip crease, squeeze in. Point into that right toe. Point into your left toe too. Feel the tops of your feet and your shins lengthen. Feel them stretch out. Now use your strong arms, pull your knee a little bit closer towards center line, get into that left hip. Getting into your digestion, squeezing in, pushing back into the right side body. Slowly release your leg high. Slowly drop your foot down to the mat. Third part. Curl both legs, pull your thighs into your belly, point your toes towards the back of the room, and take your grip in your hands where you can. Try not to let your chin lift too far off your chest, that you're cranking your weight back into your neck. Rather, keep your chin pulling down and really try to keep your gaze open. Sometimes we close our eyes in these postures, but what that tells our body, our mind is telling our body is it's time to let go and relax. So a little gaze is nice to have to stay aware and awake. Release your hands by your side, stretch your legs up high with a strong core, straight legs. Slowly drop your legs down to the mat. Once they hit, Flip your palms up, open your feet a little bit, wiggle out if you need to, breathe in. Exhale. Feet together. Hands reach over the head for our first yogi sit up. Big breath in, grow tall, grow long. Round up, double exhale. Turn around, lie on your belly for spine strengthening. Bhujangasana. So lying down nice and flat on our mats. Squeezing our legs together to touch. Push and anchor your feet into the mat. Even anchoring your ankles in towards the mat. Now lift your knees up. Bring your hands, tuck your thumbs under your chest. Under your chest. Exhale your air. On your inhale, push down into your lower spine. Lift your chest up. Lift your chest up. Squeeze those elbows back. Chest is broadening. Gaze is maybe at the knife edge of your mat, so you're not looking up and you're not collapsing your chin into your chest. You just have this nice long spine. Pull those elbows back. Slowly release. Drop your head down. Gaze to the right. Bring your left ear to the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Slowly bring your chin back to the mat for Shalabhasana. So rock from one side, rock to the next side, stretch your hands underneath your body. Relax your feet, shake them out, just kind of flopped from each side. Engage your right leg only, push your toes back, lift your leg up. Again, don't worry about your depth. Maybe it's a little bit, maybe it's a little bit more, but make sure that hip and the forearm stay connected. You never want to lift so high, right, that you're like cranking into your back. Again, focusing more on the length through the right side, one long leg. Release your foot down, shake it out, let it go, soften your lower back. Engage your left leg, push back, lift up. So again, from the tip of the hip to the tip of the big toe, one long line, stretching out. Feel that strength and that stretch through the left leg as you use your forearm and your hip to create that. Big breath in, pull your leg up. Exhale, drop it down. Third part. Tuck your chin in. Bring your forehead to the mat. Walk your hands closer towards your legs. Now squeeze and zip up your legs, nice and tightly at the inset of your thighs. All the way to the toes. Empty out your air. Inhale, roll the weight forward, lift the feet up. Push down into the hands. Inhale, get those feet up. Hold it. Slowly release your feet. Bring your hands out beside you, gaze to the left side. Right here on the mat. Feel free to wiggle your fingers. Feel free to bend your elbows. Slowly bring your chin back to the mat for Purna Shalabhasana. Stretch your hands out beside you. Bring your fingers in line with your shoulders. Press your pelvis into your mat. So this is all going to come out of the center spine. Empty out. As you inhale, begin to pull your feet up off the mat. Bend the hands. Flip your palms forward. Now begin to draw your hands back towards your hips. Feel your collarbones. Stretch out, lengthen, tugging away from the ears. One more big breath. Pull up. Exhale, drop down. Gaze to the right, left ear to the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, one final spinal strengthening posture left, which is floor bow. Remember to protect your back by keeping your knees planted if you have back issues. Otherwise, reach behind you, grab the outsides of your feet. Again, press your groin down, the soft part of your belly, press it down into your mat. Empty out, move with breath. Exhale. Inhale, begin to feel your legs fire up as you kick back, right? You feel your chest open. Again, it's almost like that crack of the chest opening it up. Pull your toes over your pinkies. Inhale, kick back, lift up one more inch. Exhale, drop it down, let it go. Gaze to the left, right ear to the mat. Breathing in, Breathing out. Chin back to the mat. Palms come down flat to the mat. Push yourselves back into child's pose. Let's take just a moment here. Open up your knees, click your toes together. Stretch your hands out in front of you. Settle your third eye, your nose down to the mat. Take a few breaths right here, just like that. You don't need to look. Make it quiet for just a moment. Let your body and your thoughts settle. All right, nice and slowly start to wiggle your fingers, nice and slowly start to wiggle your toes. Push yourself up for Supta Vajrasana. So again, I talked about this, and the two of you who have been on this and have been such committed students, and I will never forget that, which has given me energy to keep going through all of this. You've heard me say it over and over, but with the possibility that someone else watches this, I just want to remind people that, remember, our bodies are not quite as open as when they have the heat and humidity. That heat and humidity does pretty amazing things for the possibility of our practice. So throughout all of this, I've been using a block when I demonstrate this. Supta Vajrasana, pulling the knees together, opening up the feet nice and wide, because part of really being dedicated to your practice. So come into the posture, right? Settle in, you can go all the way back. You can stay straight up on your block. You can sit in between your feet. But really being part and growing in a yoga practice and understanding it is really knowing, right, where your body is and what you need. And knowing when you need to push forward and knowing when you need to take a step back. And as I, in the years I've been teaching, have watched people, myself, it always changes. Our own practices, our teaching, whatever we're doing, right? It comes and it goes and it changes. And I love watching people when they really start to understand the practice of yoga, they start to let go of what they think their body should be doing or where they think they should be and forcing their bodies into postures, just really getting into that peaceful place of being good, really, really authentically good with where you are and loving yourself for it, right? Loving yourself for it, it's okay. All right, so if you're all the way back, slowly begin to push yourself up onto, you would come onto your elbows, and then you would slowly push up onto your hands, and then you would come into a seated position like I'm in. If you're using a block, remove it, set it to the side. Maybe bring your hands out in front of you, push back into your feet, feel the stretch of the legs and the hips open up, and then turn around and come into Shavasana. Lie on your backs, feet flop open, hands flip up, deep belly breathing, breathe in, breathe out. Yogi sit up, we're gonna draw our feet together, stretch the hands over the crown of the head, lengthen, inhale, round up, double exhale, turn around, and we are going to take one set of Ustrasana, or Ardha Kamasana, half tortoise. So sitting back on your heels, sitting nice and tall in your spine. Nice and tall in your spine. Take a big breath in, inhale, stretch your hands high. Bring your hands flat in prayer, lock your thumbs. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Take a big breath in. Hug your bellies in tight, tight, tight. Slowly tilt all the way down until your forehead touches the mat. You can lift your hips up if you need to, right? To get that connection. Now tilt your chin away from your chest, press your nose down closer towards the mat. Stretch your hands further away from the crown of your head to lift your elbows up off the mat. Now nice and slowly, push down into your feet, push down into your knees. Inhale with a flat back, straight arms. Rise all the way up. Hands come down by your side. Breathe in. We're gonna just take a seated Shavasana. Exhale. Close your eyes for a moment. Allow your body to rest in between moving posture. All right, slowly push yourself up onto your knees. onto your knees. Again, use a block if you have one handy and you want to use it. I've actually taken a couple Zoom classes where the instructors have people use their water bottles. I think that's a little awkward, but if it works for you, then do it, right? Use whatever prop you can, or don't use one at all. Stack your knees directly under your hips, bring your hands behind you. Flex your toes down, if you like, or you can keep them flat. Whatever works. Tilt your chin just a little bit. Feel your neck lengthen. Big breath in. On your exhale, now you're going to push your hips forward, lengthen, pull that chest up, squeeze your elbows back and down. Keep breathing. Inhale. Feel free to take lion's breath, just one set. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more. Inhale. Exhale. Let go. Slowly rise back up. Release that block. Seated Shavasana. So sitting back on your heels. Sit back on your heels. Close your eyes. Take a breath. All right, now we are going to come into rabbit, which is that counter of camel. Feel free to sit on your hips and just kind of anchoring around in under those eyes with your arms, or we're going to take that traditional one tonight to get that deep stretch into the back line of the body. Bring your hands behind you, let your hands hover over the tops of your heels. Breathe in, lift your heart. On your exhale, tuck your chin as tightly into your chest as you can. Squeeze your belly towards your spine. Draw your forehead onto your knee. Grab onto your feet. Pull those hips up. Pull them up. Grab on. Take your your thumbs and wrap them around your ankle bone. Push down into your feet. Keep some of that weight back. Lift your hips up one more inch. Slowly drop those hips. Slowly unwind, chin comes up at the end. Let's turn around and find our way. Lie down, Shavasana. So we're kind of making that break, right? From moving heart elevated postures to cooling ourselves down. Big breath in, blow your bellies up. Exhale. Yogi, sit up, feet together. Lengthen your hands over your head, lock your thumbs together, big breath in, grow long, round up, double exhale. Turn around for Dharmeshavasana. So, facing the long way of your mat, stretch your right leg out, pull that left foot in, sitting up nice and tall. And what I'm happy for, you two ladies, because you've been practicing, when you go back in on your mat, there's going to be a difference if you just stopped. Again, not the same. Suzanne, I know you have your sauna that you're in, so maybe, I don't know, you're gonna be like super duper advanced. But really, I mean, because you've been practicing, I promise you will just like flow right back into it. All right, sitting up, inhale, stretch your hands high, interlace your 10 fingers, lock out your wrists. Pull your right rib cage back, right shoulder back, tilt into your hips, round forward, grab onto the ball of your foot. Tuck your chin closer towards your chest. Bring your forehead onto your knee. Push the left side down just a little bit so that left knee, left shoulder comes down and that right rib cage pops up. Bend your elbows, squeeze in. Slowly with a flat back, straight arms, push down. Inhale, rise back. All the way up, hands stay engaged over the head. Lock out your wrists. Engage your left foot out, pull your right foot in. Inhale, tilt to the left, come forward, interlace your hands at the ball of your foot, tuck your chin into your chest, pull your forehead into your knee. Let that right elbow come down, right shoulder come down, right knee come down. Squeeze your arms in, push your heel away from your body. Change. Inhale, raise all the way back up. Extend your feet out in front of you. Draw your toes towards your knees. Sit up nice and tall in your sits bones. Hands both lift over the crown of the head. Lengthen, reach forward, grab onto your two big toes. Now pull your shoulders back, right? Keep your shoulders pulling back and keep your belly and your thighs connected. I don't mean to keep talking about my dog, but I never really thought that I would be teaching a yoga class on Zoom with my little dog laying next to me. And it's so funny because I'm like, I wish I could bring him to class. It's like a teddy bear. He would die in that room, so I could never do such a thing. But some of us have beloved pets, right? And isn't it fun when we've been practicing at home for some of us that they come and they hang out with us? And I just think it's really nice. All right, slowly release that posture. Sorry for going on and on. He's just so darn cute. All right, spinal twist. Hips planted down, bend your left leg. Right leg comes up and over. Toes pop behind that left knee. Now take your right hand, push it behind you. This is spinal twist. Feel your right thumb tuck under your tailbone. So you're sitting up tall. Left hand sweeps high, pull it around, elbow comes to knee. Now you're going to twist to the right. Inhale, lift up. Feel your hands connect, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Bring your gaze behind you. Try not to push so deeply into that right hand that your shoulder's rounding up towards your ear. It's kind of this balance of keeping it all nice and connected. Keep your right toes planted down as much as you can. Inhale, one more big twist. Grow tall. Exhale, twist it out. Slowly release. Take a counter twist if that feels good. Switch out your legs. Right leg bends, left leg comes up and over. Left hand comes behind you. Oh my gosh, are you twisting too much? Inhale, right hand lifts. Exhale, elbow to your knee, sit up tall, and begin that twist in the spine, but do not collapse back. So inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, strong arms, twist back. Keep that gaze over your left shoulder. Keep that left hip planted down. Keep your spine nice, long, and tall. Pushing into the right hand. Keep your left toe anchored down close to the mat as much as possible. Inhale, one more big breath. Exhale, twist back. Slowly release. Take a counter twist if it feels good. Then find a comfortable seat for Kapalabhati breathing. I personally take the traditional route. I sit back on my feet. And I keep my spine stacked. If you ever went to a studio that practices this traditional form of yoga, everybody would be encouraged to sit up like this. I do know though that knee and ankle pain can come in the way, so you can cross your legs. Modify. Stretch your hands out in front of you, squeeze your fingers together, empty out your breath. Inhale, halfway. Hands come to heart center. Hands come to third eye. Bow forward. Seal in your practice, right? And then when you're ready, turn around, find your way into Shavasana. Lie on your backs. Lie on your backs. Relax your body. Little Nacho. Oh, if Nacho sees your, he knows dogs on TV, he attacks the dog.